The death of my lifelong friend and mentor, Joe, was a big inspiration for me to write my book. You know, I started just by writing poetry, and then it just blossomed into a full-blown novel because I wanted to immortalise Joe, and he was such a great inspiration in my life, and I wanted other people just to know what a wonderful person he was, and know how much he meant to me. I've always felt that all throughout my life that I've always been by myself. I was an only child, and when my parents died I was all alone, and then, you know, obviously Joe helped me and guided me through my life, but I felt in particular that I've been perhaps most alone during the hardest and, you know, the worst times of my life. That's when I felt, you know, really alone, so I thought it was a very, very appropriate title for the book. I think I want all those who read the book to really know that no matter how bad things are, and especially if a situation seems hopeless, if there's no love in your life, and, you know, if all around you seems to be falling, that there are brighter days ahead, and that you will get through it, and to draw on your inner strength. For me, the hardest part of writing the book was the whole section around Joe's death, because it brought back all the harrowing memories that I have of watching him die. But at the same time, writing about it was very cathartic for me, and it helped me perhaps deal with my grief, and it helped me, you know, put to sleep all the awful memories that had haunted me, you know, since Joe died. I learned a great deal about myself. You know, before I wrote the book, I wouldn't have thought that I was a particularly strong person, but writing about some of the things I've been through, some of the awful situations, it's made me realise that in fact I am strong, and that I was able to draw on this inner strength to see me through. I think I want people just to realise that, you know, although life isn't easy and there are going to be severe challenges in your life, that we all have inner strength and great resolve, and not to give up hope that life will get better, because I think I'm a living testimony to the fact that it will, and it does. Well, at the moment I'm working on a series of short stories. I don't think I'd really ever want to work on a novel again so soon after writing all by myself, because it was very draining and very taxing, especially as I was writing about, you know, very, very traumatic issues and serious events that had occurred in my life. So I want to try to keep it light. Although these stories will be a work of fiction, they are based on real people, but it will not be so difficult for me to write about, and should take about maybe 6 or 7 months to complete. Initially I didn't. I thought it was just going to be something I was going to do as a one-off, as a cathartic way of dealing with the pain of loss that I felt after the death of Joe, and indeed losing the love of my life. But, you know, I've got such positive feedback, you know, from people who have read my book, that it has inspired me to keep writing, and it's definitely something I can see myself doing well into the future. To say to my readers that, you know, I do hope that they will take the time to download it. Everyone who's read it so far has not said anything negative about it. They've actually said how much it has inspired them and how much it's helped them, and it was wonderful to actually hear that feedback, you know, from my audience. So the book is now available from Amazon as an ebook, Amazon UK and in the US, priced 99p. And if anyone wants to find out more about me and my work, you know, they can certainly do that on my website, which is susansands.net.